information and you type.
Honorable Chair, I think the witness is, excuse me for the word I'm going to use, but playing with the committee. And considering to the point that we are in now, the witness seems to have his own terms when it comes to creating a document from scratch on a electronic device. As the forensic report shows, which I believe all the committee members have a copy before them, is that the document the witness had submitted, which is AJ7, and if we go through the transcript of the first day he appeared and other subsequent days, you would see that it's a document that this committee has relied on heavily. The committee has spent a lot of time going through this document, and not once did this witness tell this committee that this document was created on that day. And to create evidence for the committee, whilst the committee is doing its work, is a very serious thing to do. And it's not something I would encourage this committee to take lightly in any bit. And had the witness been upfront or perhaps maybe even a bit remorseful and try to take back and correct himself for the creation of this document, then perhaps we would have taken other steps. But there's an application I want to make, Honorable Chair. But perhaps before I make this application, I would perhaps give the committee members the chance maybe they can step in and ask questions, especially considering the request for the laptop came from the committee itself. And the reason we do have this forensic report is because the committee requested for it. So if the committee wants to come in now, I believe this is the perfect time to do so.
Thank you so very much, Council. Mr. Jallow?
Yes, Councillor.
You have the forensic report with you?
Yes, I have it.
And you have gone through it?
Yes, I did.
You have seen every analysis written on that document?
Yes, I have seen it.
Good. You have reported to the committee that your laptop has not been functioning since it was returned to you?
Yeah.
I did not report it to the committee that your laptop is not functioning?
I felt like not to report.
You think it was not necessary?
No.
Okay. So, quickly,
yeah,
I think the forensic report that you are looking at have identified some issues from your laptop that Council is trying to explain. There were documents that you were creating, and of course some you were modifying. And in fact, if I see others were deleted, I don't know. The committee is sitting currently investigating on this matter, and you as a witness, you've been dealing with the laptop, trying to tamper with some evidences that might be important for the committee.
Okay.
That is a very serious issue. But I'll hand you over to my colleagues if they have a few questions before I can come to the specifics as well, because definitely the council has taken you through each and every page. What you have done and what is the analysis from the forensic report. And perhaps you will have to tell us something about that before.
Exactly. Thank you.
Woods, you want to say something? Yes, Sharif?
Thank you very much, yeah. Sijalo.
Yes.
You said after your first appearance here, you tampered with your laptop because certain things were remembered by you. Is that correct?
That please come again.
You updated your laptop. When I say tampered, you did not update on your laptop or on your report because certain things were remembered by you. Were this thing not remembered by you when you appeared before the council? So that you can talk to her directly?
Before I appeared before this council, this committee, if you go through what I was doing a lot of rehearsals in terms of what was going on. That is not necessarily, in fact, to say report as such, but explanations that I was doing in terms of my typings. I have done a lot of that even before I came here. That is not even for submission before this committee, but in preparation for my coming here. So I have been doing a lot of typing on that laptop, a lot of typing, relating to the subject matters that I may be faced with in this committee. So I've done it. Even a report, my own report, I prepared it, but the committee said, the investigators said they need to prepare their own, and that is what I signed here. But I had already prepared my own from that laptop, and I've even printed it. And came with it, yes.
You prepare your own report from
Statement rather, my statement. Yeah, statement.
your own statement from the laptop.
My statement, yeah. I typed all of them.
From the one you gave the committee.
Yes.
What was the difference? Why didn't you submit the one you prepared on your own?
No, they said they need to do it here. I don't do my own.
But we are the wording the same? The one you prepare and then the one you gave to the committee?
No, it's different.
Why was it different?
Well, we don't speak this. We don't write the same way. I have my own style of writing. They have their own style of writing. So I prepared something before coming here in anticipation, because I know what us here, they will ask them to produce a statement and then the evidence. So I did my own statement before coming. But then they said, no, let me go by by the standards here.
Yeah, I want clarity here.
Yeah.
So you said that the statement you prepared and the one that they prepared for you, there was a difference. Is that true?
Well, there will be a difference. The one I prepare and the one they prepare, there will be a difference. I have my own style of writing, they have their own style of writing. I prepared a statement before coming, myself, explaining all what transpired. I have that statement.
Mr. Jallow, you says the investigators.
Yes, I did.
Is it the same statement you're talking about? Is that the statement or the report that you prepared?
No, I mean statement.
Statement?
Yeah, statement.
For the committee?
Yeah, for the committee. For my appearance here. I prepared a statement ahead before coming.
That is different from your appearance with the investigators, the statement.
Exactly, different.
So now, which statement do you want us to take? Because I think the one that you had with the investigators is the statement.
Sorry, Honorable Chair.
Yes?
I'm sorry for interrupting, but the committee or the National Assembly investigations will not accept a statement written outside the assembly. If you are to testify as a witness, you face the investigators, you're questioned, and you give a statement. So the statement you write is not, you can keep that for yourself. It's not important for the assembly. So if you wanted what's contained in your statement to be replicated, then you should have said the same thing to the investigators.
So that's exactly what I wanted to say. So I think what you are referring to is the statement that was taken within the building of the National Assembly.
My statement is a longer one. I'm saying that all those were prepared on that laptop. All those were prepared on that laptop before coming. So there was a lot of work regarding this subject matter on that laptop.
If that is the case, remember we have done forensic on the laptop. The forensic would have indicated the type of document that you have created.
Maybe they are not interested in that.
The forensic is showing us. I'm talking about inventory.
That's the only laptop I have.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
I classed it there.
What you are referring to, if that is it, if you are referring to the statement, the forensic would have shown that a particular document is typed. In fact, what document or whatever specification will be identified, because on the forensic, it's telling us inventory. We did not write this. It's the laptop telling us you a digital file referencing inventory at Farato and Banyundi. That is the laptop talking now, not us. You understand? So if you have done a statement on your laptop, the forensic would have shown the same thing. You understand? like a Word document perhaps, and then whatever contained in that Word document will be retrieved, and then we would have seen it.
No, there is. There is.
Honorable, continue, please.
Honorable, there is.
I think, Chair, you're right. And then if the lead counsel could help here, the question that you put to him was with regards to the reason why there were changes or why did he tamper with the laptop. And the response he gave you was, the reason why he did was he was remembering some of these things, why he tampered with it. And now he's telling me that he was writing his statement. That's what's for him to tamper with the laptop. So I think the reason why he tampered with the laptop was that he remembered certain things why he tampered with the laptop. So the question I put to him, why didn't he remember when he first appeared?
Honorable, can I comment?
Yes.
I am saying that prior to my appearance, I have done a lot of typing on my laptop in respect of my appearance here. And part of what I did was I prepared a statement on my own. The statement I prepared, that statement was typed on that laptop, picked on my flash drive and printed. So it must be there. It cannot be out of the laptop. It must be there.
But based on the report, there's nothing like a statement that you prepared that appeared in the report that is given by the president.
It may be dependent on how they did the search, but I typed it on that laptop. That's the only laptop I have. As we speak, I don't have a laptop.
So in this case, maybe the board, we are not talking about the statement now. I think the question should be specific on the forensic that we have before this committee.
Exactly.
So Honorable, you can please.
We have in front of us.
Yes.
But why was he tampering it by during that time? This is why the question came in. Why did he tamper with it during that time? Because according to his response, he said he was remembering some of these items. That's why he tampered with the laptop. That was the time he brought about his statement.
Honorable, I will want to differ with the word tampering. I respectfully differ. I did not tamper as such with the laptop. I was working on my laptop, typing information that I think will be helpful for me as I appear here. And part of that information was a statement which I prepared. That statement, according to the investigators, would not be the one that will be presented to the assembly, but rather one they prepared themselves.
Now let's take it that
is what happened.
Let's take it that you were preparing your statement, and that was the reason why you used the laptop and tampered with some of the documents in the laptop. Okay, let's take it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we deal with the specifics. Now, Honorable, you can proceed.
Mr. Jallow, you said you had your own report that you presented to the minister, right? Correct.
To the minister? No. I said I wanted to present my own statement, a statement I prepared before coming.
No, not this statement. Your own report. When council asked you about a report, you said you had your own report that you presented to the minister. Is that correct?
A report in respect of which one? Which of the
sales?
Yes, I did.
You had your own report?
Yes, I did.
That you presented to the minister?
Yes.
The one that you received from the sheriffs?
Yes.
Did you compare with the one you had?
My report came far way before the sheriff. Way before the sheriff.
No, I don't know the interval. Did you compare it with the one that the sheriff gave, that the one you submitted your signature? Did you compare it to?
My own was just an internal memorandum describing what happened, and then I submitted. But in terms of the details and categorizing and listing everything that transpired, that came from the sheriff. That one I only submitted with an internal memorandum.
Yours wasn't a full report.
My own was a detailed internal memorandum.
Mr. Jallow, I think we have to be very clear here, Mr. Jallow, because we are here for a reason, and based on your video here, it was very clear that you had no report, it was an inventory that you submitted to the minister. That was based on that, you were able to look at what the sheriff gave you because you trusted their report.
No, I can produce it.
You say you trusted the report and you signed.
There was.
Mr. Jallow, with regards to the question that the council also asked you about the bias, whether you knew any one of the bias, you said no, correct? Is that correct?
Yes, I don't know the bias.
But in your statement, when you were also engaged when he engaged you, you said you were informing people about the sales. Is that correct?
About the sales?
Yes.
Aye.
Yes. This morning.
To who?
to the country?
I said, unless if I would go and inform people, but I don't know anybody.
No, but you say you were informing people about the sales.
No, what I said is, unless if I were the one to go and inform people, that's what I said. I'm not saying that I was physically going and informing people about the sales. No.
You said you were informing people about the ongoing sales. I was still listening to you.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, I said I would inform. I would, unless if I would inform anybody about the sales. That's what I
Did you
said.
inform anyone about the sales?
Pardon?
Did you inform anyone about the sales?
Anybody about sales? Maybe I may inform a friend or so, but
But did you inform a friend about the sales?
I might have. Yes, I might have.
And was he a buyer?
No, no, no. None of my people went there to buy.
So you only inform your friends, but none of them bought?
No, none of them bought. None of them.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Thank you very much, Chair. Mr. Jallow,
Yes, Honorable.
let's look at page 7.
Yes, Honorable.
During the course of your work,
Honorable Secretary, kindly provide the witness with a copy. No, they have.
Page 7.
No, not page 7 of the report you have. Page 7.
that is the inventory of landed properties belonging to the former president and his close associates.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have it?
Yes, I have it.
In the execution of your work, have you ever submitted this report to any authority?
Except the investigator of the Commission of Inquiry, except that person, we did not proceed with these things to present. We did not. We worked from
Person,
yeah, Mr. Jao. Yeah, Mr. Jao.
Mr. Jallow,
Mr. Balda.
can you verify that it is the same report that you submitted to him?
No, it's not a report as such.
Now, what I'm asking is,
Yes.
you know you have an AJ7.
Yeah.
So my question is specific. Rather, in your work, you submitted this report as it is.
No,
authority.
no.
Why did you submit this report? Why did you submit this report to the National Assembly?
Because I have these details.
Now, I'm confirming that apart from the National Assembly, you have not submitted this report to any authority. Except for the commission.
Except for the investigators of the Commission of Inquiry.
Now, again, I'll ask you the question. Can you confirm that and your presentation as well, this was the report you provided to the investigators of the Ghana Commission?
Yeah, Mr. Balda, that's correct. This is all these details we are provided. Yeah, we went physically to verify. All the properties in Banjul, we went physically to verify.
I think you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Can you look at page 7?
Yes.
Page 7, I'm having, because the commission is having evidence. You see, page 7 is 3 pages.
Yes, that's correct.
My question is, the format and the words in this report,
Yes.
as it is presented
Yes.
to the National Assembly,
Yes.
is it in the same format and wording as it was given to the investigators of...
No.
No. So, you're confirming that apart from the National Assembly, there is no other authority or office where you've made submission of this report?
Yes. Except the Commission of Inquiry.
Council, would you like to pick it up from there?
Yes, Honorable. You know, I'll just pick up from where the Honorable member stopped.
Yes, Council.
You know, the reason why no other authority has this document is because you created this document on the 29th of July, 2025. You can't give what you don't have. You did not have this document, so you could not give it to anybody else. So, Mr. Jallow, what do you have to say?
In respect of?
Why you created this document on the 29th of July, 2025?
Well, you consider it as such to be new evidence. I do not see it as new evidence. Of course, the preparation, as I said, was done on that day, and that is what you are referring to as create.
Yes,
For
Mr.
us.
That is what we would refer to as create, because that is when you sat
Yes.
and opened your electronic device to type this document.
To put all the information in.
To type this document and give it to the assembly. You created this document on that day. You had the information. You could have produced the information like you had it for the assembly. Honorable Mbo, do you want to ask a question? Okay, all right.
Mr. Jallow,
Yes.
during your appearance before the committee and after the submission of this report, did you inform the committee that this report that you are giving us was never submitted to any authority? It was an issue because if you look at the summon that was sent to you, it said any documents and information at your disposal.
Yes.
And the documentation that was required from you were the official versions. What stopped you from submitting to this committee the same report that you gave to the investigators of the Jallow Commission?
The report, as I said, given to Jallow Commission was not a written report. We deferred to the Jallow Commission. And the properties we deferred to the Jallow Commission are the ones listed here. And we physically went to verify. That is what I said. The typing might have happened later, but all these properties, we visited them and had meetings in those, especially where they are occupied. We had meetings with the occupants, and we deferred to the commission. This is what I said. The typing can come later, and when the information was required, then I prepared this and brought it.
Are you telling this commission that with regards to the landed properties and their inventory, in your capacity then, you never made a report which was submitted to your superiors at MOJ?
No, because all the properties that I would submit to the Ministry of Justice are properties already in my custody. So I would not do any report. So there are properties already in my custody, and the only time I will deal with them is when instructions are given for me to deal with them. But they are already under my custody.
But at least you submitted a report to the investigators of the Jallow Commission, right?
Yes, this one. But
Did you inform the committee about that when you appeared initially?
yes, I said it.
You said it
Yes, I said it.
in the records.
Yes, I said it. That we depart from the commission's investigators, and these properties are the ones I mentioned, and I said we visited them physically and had meetings with them.
I think,
I've mentioned it.
Mr. Jallow, we are taking so many things at a time. Informing them and giving them a report are different. I mean a report.
Not
Did you, allow me, did you inform this committee that you submitted a report
Can I answer?
specifying the inventory of the landed properties of the former president and his close associates to the investigators of the Jallow Commission? Did you inform this committee about that?
What I said is that we have deferred to the Jallow Commission all the inventories, all the properties that we visited, and these are the ones listed here. We went there physically to verify.
Listen to me. Answer my question. That will make it very easy for all of us. The question is specific. And I know where I'm seated right now that you fully recall my question. Can you answer it? That's a simple yes or no.
The written report,
Let's proceed. Which means you have not submitted a written report.
we deferred to them. We visited the properties, not in written format to say we have written a report and submitted to the commission. We visited the properties that we were visiting. These are the properties herein, and we deferred to them. But I have my list of properties.
So when you came before this committee, why didn't you clarify that piece of evidence that you were giving to us? Because as Council earlier stated, we heavily relied on this evidence in the execution of our responsibilities. Why didn't you clarify that what I am giving you was a last-minute recollection of the properties? It was never a report I prepared in the execution of my duties, and it was never a report that I submitted to any authority.
That matter.
And the committee would have what? approach this document with caution. Why didn't you do that?
That is inadvertent, honorable, but indeed these properties exist.
We are not talking about the existence of the properties.
Yes,
We are not talking about that.
yes.
We are talking about the report that you submit to the committee, which was prepared the night before you coming here. And I can recall fully well, Council taking you on the facts that the report was not addressed to anybody, it was not signed, there is no ownership to the report. Those facts were brought before you, which means you had the opportunity to clarify. How did you feel?
Honorable, I wouldn't know exactly what you referring to, but what I know is that this is not new evidence. The information has been there.
I'm not talking
The
about new
information has been there.
Allow me.
These properties exist and they can be verified as we speak. They are there. So, as I said, I did not write any I did not prepare any written report submitted to the investigators of the Commission of Inquiry. As we were on, they also came on board, we deferred to them. And we visited all these properties, we visited them in Banjul, and then we deferred to the Commission. But I have my information, and that is information as it has been construed, that has been, developed. And I think it's important, it's relevant for the Commission, for the committee. And that is why I submitted it to the committee.
Does the name Jallow rings a bell to you?
Alieu Jallow? No, I don't have, no. Alieu Jallow, no.
Just give me a moment.
Okay. Alieu Jallow.
Okay, then let's do it this way. What is the name of the investigator that you are working with at the Janneh Commission?
Deloba.
Huh?
I think it's Deloba. Delo is the name.
Delo,
Balde. Not Jallow.
Delo, Balde.
Yeah, Balde, not Bas, Balde.
Did you recall saying before this committee that you gave him a report
I
with
said
regards to
before.
the inventory?
No, I said we defer to them. And
What do you mean by saying we defer to them?
meaning we gave up and then they took over and proceeded with their inventories. That's what I mean. But we have not a written report as such.
So he just came and then you handed over to him.
Yeah, but at that time they already have, assumed the responsibility. So we were doing the same thing as they were. They also have their own reports. So we have our own reports. So we proceeded, and then what we did, we went with them and showed him all what we did, have meeting with the people, and then we queued out.
And the handing over was just verbal. You didn't give them any document.
No, I did not give him any document.
Nothing of such.
No, nothing of such.
And so what did they take from you? How did you transfer the responsibility?
They already have the
Authority, allow me, and the authority from yourself to him?
They already have authority.
From where?
In fact, beyond my authority. They were already a commission of inquiry established to do the same thing. So they even have more authority than I at that point in time. So I cannot subsume their authority. So we were moving from one property to another, and we thought, since they are a commission of inquiry doing the same thing, why don't we defer to them? That is what happened. But it's not like a report put in by us and then submitted to Mr. Balde. No.
Finally, to conclude on the issue of AJ7, which is the inventory of landed properties,
Yeah.
Jallow, you failed to convince this committee that the document was not created purposely for this committee. And you've equally failed to show us that, in fact, for example, go to the last page. Just go to the last page of the document you are having.
Yes.
You number 66, 68, 17, 18, 19, 2, 13, 23. Another one with no number, number 60, number 11. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Properties. For example, the first one, Hagan Street, number 66. The description there is only compound. Hagan Street, number 68, compound occupied by naval officer. 15th Street, number 17, story building occupied by soldiers. Just allow me. 15th Street, number 18, down the name. 15th Street, number 19, the same name as number 18. Federal Street, number 2, under construction. Compare this with the first page. Where the first one, Cape Point Bakau, landed property located opposite the Senegal-Gambia Joint Commission, which is what? Repeated. The same road, which is up, it said landed property compound located behind the Senegal-Gambia Joint Commission.
They are different properties. They are different properties.
How would the commission know?
That is one.
No, we are not speaking to the report.
Okay.
I'm just trying to show you that what you gave the committee couldn't serve the purpose, even though we relied on it. Look at number 2, Bijilo. Landed property compound formerly owned by Lake, there is a name, few meters from the highway opposite Elton, empty plot. Compare these narrations on page 1 to what you have on the 11th. On the 11 properties which are on the last page, you will see a huge disparity. And what the committee needed from you was an explicit report that will detail out what you found during the execution of your work. You didn't provide that. You came up with a report that you made in the last minute and without telling the committee the circumstances surrounding that report. I will move to the sales of cattle. Chair, just give me 2 minutes. I will complete that now. If you look at forensic analysis report, look at page 6. The upper table, are you seeing it?
Yes, I can see.
There is a name. Have you seen the name, keyword, review, and location? On top, just on the table.
New what?
You know, there are 2 tables.
Yes.
The one on top, there are writings. The one on there is nothing, it's totally black. Not so. The table on top, you can see there are 4 columns. Name, keyword, review, and location, and modified. Can you see that?
I would not be able to see from even with my lenses.
You cannot see.
No, I cannot see.
Although for me, I'm not even putting on lenses. I'm also about 44 now. Okay, but let me give you this.
Yes.
On the map, it is saying reply to National Assembly. It's a document. On the keyword preview, it is saying sort of summarizing that sale of what laptop.
Yes. Yes.
I understand now.
Yes.
That is, and you come down again, you'll have the sales of livestock. Why don't you come on the livestock sales report?
Let me explain.
No, I asked you a specific question.
And this specific question needs an explanation. And I earlier said something. I said, in preparation of coming here, I was trying to explain what happened in respect of either a livestock sale and what went on. I was doing those typings on my laptop. That is what you're actually reflecting here. This is not part of a report that was supposed to be submitted to the ministry, to the National Assembly Select Committee. It was for my own consumption. Yes. What is that? Yes. I said I need to explain for you to understand. What is happening here is that I was doing a step-by-step explanation of how the sales were conducted. In preparation for my appearance here, that is what is reflected here. This is not for submission to the National Assembly, it's for my own consumption. Yes. in my involvement in the report writing. No, I cannot recall that one. What did I say? Can you please refresh my memory? Not. Yes, I don't have money. I'm not responsible for the follow. I did it. Yeah, the report was prepared by the sheriff. My own report was what I sent to the Ministry of Justice. That's my internal memo at the Ministry of Justice. But the report was prepared by the sheriff, and I didn't participate in the report. I didn't participate. Yeah.
So now, here you are, the forest analyst. You access a report with the heading of the what? Livestock sales.
Yes. I know what you're talking about. No, I know.
If what you wanted to make a collection of what you know, that would have been part of the statement you were what area of the crime. The lesson says you need a separate time unless and until you are maintaining it.
Can I explain? Okay.
Because it was only for the purpose of what remember and preparing yourself for the police. You have been working on a general right. Every statement you do. Whatever you are accessing and modifying. The action you did was a modification. You modified the file.
No, I didn't modify it. No.
It's not us talking.
No.
It's your love of speaking to the forensic
No.
auditors. So you know, I'll tell you the mind of the committee. The mind of the committee is you were not working with your hand. You had this laptop. In your laptop, you had a report there, which was indeed speaking.
I did not alter any report speaking to cattle sales. The explanation here is I've explained the steps that we are taking. I've explained bulk sale, I've explained individual sales, and I've explained sale per pair. That was what I was trying to explain here. Just in case a question comes, how was the cattle sales conducted? That is what you see being done here, the typing done here. So I explained there was an individual sale, there was a bulk sale, there was a sale per pair. That was what I was trying to explain there. This is not a report, anything extracted from a report, Honorable. Yes.
Put it in the same place.
And yes.
On the fourth line, you access another file with the title statement on the sales of what? Livestock. Now, can you explain that one?
That is the one I was talking about. I was preparing a statement.
How does it differ from the first one? Because these are two separate files. They are two separate files.
No, I have a statement on this, and I also have something I prepare explaining the steps, the individual sales, the bulk sales, and the sales per pair. That is it. But the statement, this statement now is the one I'm saying that I prepared and I wanted to submit.
And let me have the analysis of the forensic auditors. They said analysis. However, the content was analyzed with what?
Yes.
The analysis, it says a shortcut file named memo on cattle sales. However, the content were not retrievable and was later analyzed using LECMD. It revealed that the original document was accessed from a removable drive with last access recorded on 31st of July 2025. The drive staff compounds it was likely a USB storage device.
The USB storage will have everything that the committee will need to verify what is happening. That I can assure you. USB can verify what you are looking for. But there is nothing like I altering a memo in respect of what I submit here. I didn't.
See, we are not talking about alteration. I didn't say that you altered anything. The fact of the matter is, before the committee, you told us that you didn't partake in any report writing when it comes to cattle sales. This is what you said.
I did not.
If I learn, once I'm done, you can. When you are speaking, I will not.
Go ahead.
You said the report writing was for the sheriff. Then you were only observing and assisting at the instance of what? The Attorney General. And I can recall myself personally, we had a long back and forth with regards to your role there. And your hands, you clean all of them off it. And everything was the responsibility of the sheriff. And here you are now. Explicitly. It has been evident that you are working on reports. In fact, you have a report at your disposal.
Submitted to the Minister of Justice. That is the one I have.
Wait for my question. Wait for my question.
Go ahead, Honorable. No problem.
You have the report at your disposal. And as per your recent narration, it was not one report. You have a report detailing out A, B, C, and D. And you have another report.
Okay.
So, Mr. Jallow,
Until you finish.
I want you to make your case so that the committee will understand. The committee will understand why or how do you convince the committee that indeed this was a general statement you were preparing in respect to your appearance before this committee? Because that's your current submission.
Can I
Current submission is you made these statements in preparation for your appearance before the committee.
Can I answer?
Yes, you can come.
I repeat the same thing. Before I appeared in this commission, I was trying to explain by typing on my laptop the steps that were taken during that sales, which I remember very well. And I said there was a bulk sale, there was an individual sales, and there was a sale per pair. That is what I was trying to describe. But I've also prepared a statement, which statement I thought would be accepted, for presentation before the committee. That is what happened. In terms of reports, let me complete. In terms of reports, any report which I prepared in respect of the cattle sale would be submitted to the Ministry of Justice. For the one the sheriff prepared, I did not participate in that one. It was exclusively prepared by the sheriff. But I had done my own prior to the sheriff bringing his own, because the sheriff report, if you look at it, it took a while before, after the end of the cattle sale, it took a while before he presented it.
Thank you, Mr. Jallow.
Thank you.
Chair.
Yes. So before I hand it over to Honorable Mbo, I just wanted some clarification. Mr. Jallow.
Yes, please.
You know, when you talk about the steps that you have taken in the sales process,
Yeah.
that is exactly what you wanted to explain.
Yeah.
I mean, by tampering with some of the reports in your laptop. No, I know you don't like the word tampering.
No, I wouldn't.
But you know, what the forensic analysis is telling us,
Yes.
summarizing
Summary. Yeah.
summary of the sales
Yes.
report.
Exactly. Summary of the sales.
Yes,
Yes.
so that's a report.
Yes.
And then you open the report.
No, I have not opened any report. Summary of the sales. A summary of the sales, and then I was explaining the steps.
No, but
How to, in summary. That is what happened here, Honorable. I did not tamper with
this
any
analysis
evidence.
is not saying, it's not saying you created a report.
Yes.
It says a subcode file named memo on cattle sales.
Yes.
Document, however, the content were not retrievable.
Yes.
Now, if you were writing the steps
Yes.
for us,
Yes.
why is it that the content is not retrievable?
It's not even necessarily writing this test for you. I was merely typing on my laptop, explaining the individual sales, the bulk sales, and the sales per pair in summary form. That is what I was doing, just for an explanation in case it is required.
You never brought that to the committee.
Because it was not required. I was never pushed to that level. How do you conduct the sales? Can you explain?
But that was for you to prepare yourself to come before this committee.
Yeah, but it will depend on how I'm led in the question.
No.
If you are not led to that, you would not want to go that far.
Mr. Jallow, you are a lawyer.
Yes, indeed.
If you are coming before this committee, you know very well that any material evidence that is in your possession to convince this committee to accept your statement, you should provide that to the committee.
No, but that is not required. It's not needed. The statement has to be prepared here. That's what they said. I prepared my own.
now.
I even had it printed. My own statement.
The same document you're talking about, you signed the sales report of the Sirif. Is that not right?
The reports.
The report.
Yeah, the reports, yeah.
You signed as a witness.
Yes.
Is that not right?
Yeah.
So what you're talking about is already in that report. Because the report has identified.
No, it's not there. It's not there.
No, listen. There is a report that says how cattle were sold, whether in pairs or where they were sold, single-handedly or whatever. It's mentioned in the report, if I am correct. Honorable members, am I not right? It's there.
I don't have the service reports in digital format. I don't have it. So I could not have altered it.
Yeah, but that, anyway.
I don't have that. I don't have the service report in digital format. I don't have it.
Okay.
And no one can trace it from my
Allow
laptop.
me to just ask one question. Okay.
Mr. Jallow,
Yes, please.
if you disagree
Yeah.
in with your laptop on that particular document, would you agree that you have additional information in the document, or you have improved on the original document on the same day that the council asked you, the 31st of July 2025?
In respect of which of the reports? In respect of which of the reports?
There's a difference between you and council on creating the document, and you interchange about creating and tampering, and you don't like tampering, but even the council asks you, what do you understand by creating? That particular document I'm now referring to, would you agree that you have improved on it, and then it has changed originality?
In terms of numbers, in terms of description, I have not changed anything. The same properties are the same properties I mentioned. There may be something added, but the numbers remain and the descriptions remain.
Now my question is, in those additions, have that not changed the originality of the document?
It might have.
It has. Because if you have 500 words document, you only have 500 words. Has that not changed the originality?
That would change, but I cannot remember any significant changes I made. What I was because that original document which I had, the list, that short list is what I improved to prepare.
On a document, you change originality.
Yeah, that's why you have the yeah, that's right. But that's why you have the two versions. All of them are in the laptop.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, thank you very much, Chair. Mr. Jallow,
Yes, Honorable.
in this redacted document that is received from you in page 2, it is talking about analysis.
Yeah.
In number 7, saying 286 heads of cattle allegedly slaughtered.
Yes.
But I think the information you brought was 400.
No, it's 286. It's in different forms. There are two sides of the report. If you look at the information, you realize that part of it is 286, and then there's another mention on the other side. But running and far out.
Yeah, and
Far out, yeah. So if you look at the report I brought, it's the same thing that is there.
so this is not on the 400 cattle.
They are the same ones. If you put them together, you have over 400. Maybe we need to go back to the report I submitted. To the inventory rather I submitted.
Yeah, Honorable, hold on.
That's correct.
Mr. Jallow,
Yes,
from the forensic analysis
yes,
on page 2, let me read the analysis for you.
yes.
And the reason why his question is relevant. A deleted file referencing inventory at Farato and Banyuling farms. A deleted file. The forensic say a deleted file referencing inventory at Farato and Banyuling farms was identified, although we could not extract the files. Its content were successfully recovered through manual, HEX text view extraction. The document was modified on the 28th of August 2025, suggesting the document had been accessed by the user. So now, in this particular document, you will have to show us now 86 heads of cattle were allegedly slaughtered. Is found in this document. You reported to us that 400 allegedly were slaughtered. That's what you told us.
These are two.
No, I'm coming, because you are telling us now it's in two folds. This is the one we found in Banyuling and Farah.
Yeah.
The report is 286.
Yes.
So now tell us the other report. Where can we find the other report where cattle are slaughtered?
The same report that I submitted had 286.
No,
This is what is here.
No, listen.
Yes.
This is the original folder
Yes.
that was developed in your computer. Way before the existence of this committee. Now, if that folder is containing a report,
Yes.
an inventory report
Yes.
done by you,
Yes.
and you said
Yes.
286 heads of cattle are allegedly slaughtered. That is what the report says earlier.
Yes.
But when you appeared before this committee, you said 400 was allegedly slaughtered.
That has always been my position.
Now tell us, 286 from 400, how much is the balance?
Honorable, there is no.
No, I'm coming. We have to help each other because you know what?
Yes.
We are dealing with a report.
Yes.
And what the report is showing us exactly, that is exactly what we are looking at.
Yes.
Now, 286 out of 400, what is the balance now? Show us where are those cattle? Where did we report them? We did not see them in any of the report here.
Honorable, I submitted a report to this committee.
No, that report now, we're not talking about that report. We are not talking about the original report.
This might not have gone that far, but the same report.
But now,
Yes.
why will they delete it? Yes?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. But I have submitted this report to the committee.
No, but what I'm saying is,
And from inception, it has already been over 400 cattle.
Mr. Yap,
Yes.
this folder is deleted. And the reason why it was deleted, perhaps might be because the report that you submitted to us said 400 cattle. And now the actual report is telling us 280.
Not at all, Honorable. Not at all, Honorable. Not at all, Honorable.
Then now how do you want us to believe it? Because the folder is deleted.
I wouldn't know analysis what is on this. But as far as I'm concerned, there was only one report which I presented.
No?
Speaks to Farado and Banyuling. It explains how many are taken from Farado, and also explains how many we are taken from Banyuling. So I don't know what is happening.
Mr. Jallow, this committee has a lot of information. We have a lot of information. A lot
Yes.
of information.
Yes.
You know, when you ask about this question,
Yes.
this file is deleted in your computer, according to the forensic
I
analysis.
wouldn't know why.
deleted.
I wouldn't know why. I wouldn't know why.
Why it is deleted?
I wouldn't know, honestly speaking. Well, I don't see any reason why I will have something presented to the committee.
Let me show you something.
Presented to the committee.
Let me show you something. Exactly. What is
Because I want to understand what you explaining here. For me, it's saying that
hold on. Now, if you look at the deleted file, you know it's a list of, it's an inventory. Now I'll go through it, and I'll show 3 spots where cattle are mentioned, I think. At the number 9, 79 heads of cattle.
correct.
I saw that.
Farado.
You did not say Farata. You only said 79 heads of cattle.
Yeah, that is Farado.
And then, in fact, on the cattle, you try to put, was it a man? No. You saw it? Yes.
No.
Then if you go to number 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is it 17? That's where you reported 286 heads of cattle.
Exactly.
No, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Take it.
But that is the only place where you mentioned allegedly slaughtered. 286. The rest, you did not mention anything.
No.
Now hold on. The last one,
I wouldn't know how this happened. This one. No.
the last one, I cannot read. I cannot.
Honorable, this is complete. This is complete.
No, it cannot be 400 in fact.
This is complete. No, this is complete. This is complete. There is nothing like you falling short of the 400. My report has been consistent from the beginning.
Mr. Jallow,
Yes.
Mr. Jallow, let's be serious. If you are reporting to the committee
Yes.
and you mentioned 400 cattle are allegedly slaughtered, that's
Yes.
what you report to the committee.
Yes.
We expect the same thing to feature in the report that you have prepared way before you appear before this committee. I mean, this report was not for us, was meant for your superiors at your office.
This report is what I presented to the committee, and it has honorable. Honorable, there is nothing wrong in this case. There is nothing wrong here. The report is complete.
But why was the file deleted now?
I wouldn't be able to explain what. I cannot remember deleting files like this. Why would I delete this file? Delete what? Honorable, with all due respect, I never did.
No, Mr. Jallow, this is not me talking.
Yes.
This is your computer talking.
Yes.
Your computer
Yes.
was taken to a forensic investigation.
Yes.
They analyzed it
Yes.
and they provided this report for the committee.
Yes.
You had a file in your computer
Yes.
that contained an inventory.
Yes.
This inventory,
Yes.
the forensic analysis said it was deleted.
Yes.
Why was it deleted?
I wouldn't know. I really wouldn't know. But I know that it's printed and some.
This was never printed like this. It was never.
It's printed like this. Let them bring the physical copy. You see, it's printed.
Anyway, hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. I should be the one to ask you questions and then you respond.
Yes.
What I'm saying is,
Yes.
this report in your computer was never printed like this. You understand what I mean? It was never printed like this. And it was never submitted to the committee like this. You reported to us 400 cattle were allegedly slaughtered. We believe you. Because that's what we've taken. Now, in a file that was recovered in your computer, after deleting it, we were able to recover the content of the file. We saw 286 cattle allegedly slaughtered. So now, that is a discrepancy now.
No, they
You should be able to tell us.
perhaps they need to do a better thing. But as far as I am concerned on this issue, I have submitted to the committee the two versions, the Farado version and the Banjulundim version. And these are different numbers, but together there are more than 400 cattle. And then, and even in my previous appearance, this was a subject. And then we said it is over 400.
That's
when
right.
we put together the things.
That's why. Allow us, we will look at it again.
Thank you,
We will
Honorable.
look at it again and we'll get back. Honorable, you can proceed, please, if you have any more.
Just this one.
Yeah.
Mr. John, in this deleted file, there is also one major GB
Correct.
allegedly to the following items.
Correct.
There is one delivery motorcycle,
Correct.
one tractor, 4 land with whatever, and in one set of working machines. 96, I think 90 something ones.
Farms.
How does he take this things away?
That is our report on the ground. If you go to Farato, you will find somebody called Yaya Kamara.
Yes.
Yeah, Kamara was one of the people we found on the ground. So when we got there, to enter was a problem. We had a big challenge entering Farato. What we managed until we entered Farato, having contacted the Army High Command until we finally got in. So when we got in, it was he that gave us all these reports about the missing cattle and how they were slaughtering the cattle. So that is the report we prepared and submitted. That report is speaking to over 400 cattle. It's the same report that we submitted here in two formats, explaining Farato and explaining Banjulunding. Put together, you have more than 400 cattle. That is what we have presented to this committee. So it will be surprising that a report speaking to 286 as opposed to 400 over 400.
So what happened to the titles? Because it was on 2 zeros,
Yeah.
the trailers. In the deleted version, yes. So, have you pursued it? Have you followed him to get these letters?
The man absconded. He's not in the country. He absconded.
He absconded.
Yeah. I don't even think he did a handing over. I think he absconded. No sooner we intervened.
Is it another explanation if, for example, you say 286 and then there is also plus something else and plus something else and it amounts to 400? There would be a better explanation. Then there are 290 cattle somewhere and then you have 79 cattle somewhere. When you add that, that will not take you anywhere close to 400.
79 is the inventory that was what was found on the ground. What was taken was 286. If you look at the report I submitted, you will realize that 79 is what was found on the ground. What was taken was the 286. You go to Bandolunding, there's a number found on the ground and a number taken. That is what I submitted to this committee. Put together, you have over 400, Honorable. That is what I'm saying. Let's my report, the report I submitted to the committee. Let's have the report.
You see, that is where I have a problem.
Yes.
The problem I have,
Yes.
the report that you submitted to the committee
Yes.
was your report that you invented.
Correct?
This report
Yes.
that was found on your laptop
Yes.
is the actual inventory that you have taken
Yes.
the first day
Yes.
perhaps you went to visit this place. Is that because that's what you have in your laptop?
Well, it should be complete.
You understand? At that time, you are not even thinking about appearing before a committee when you were developing this report. At that time, you were not thinking about appearing before a committee. So now, when you were writing the report, you were not thinking about Ajisene would be sitting here, council or honorable sister or anybody would be sitting before to ask you questions. You were not thinking about that. So what you wrote in that report is what we are putting to you now. That report is saying 286 cattle allegedly slaughtered.
Honorable,
If you say 400, yes, 400 killed,
yes.
but that is not what you know
Yes.
that there is a committee sitting,
Yes.
and then that report is invented.
Okay, to solve that problem, look at the letter I initially wrote, even before we thought of establishing a commission. Look at the report I wrote. In the report, it speaks to over 400 cattle and other items. That is how it is described. That was 10.
Now,
That's not so.
that brings back the question. Why did you delete the file?
Why?
Why was the file deleted?
No, I cannot explain why I. The file.
You should be confident. I will give the file. No. You see, you should have confidence to keep the file.
I have confidence, 100%.
It's no longer in your laptop.
I have confidence, 100%.
It's not in your
That it is submitted to the committee is sufficient, and it did not contradict what was initially wrote at that time. At that time, it was written over 400 cattle with other items.
No.
So yes.
This is our show. You should be the one to do the talking, not you.
Thank you. I'm sorry for that.
Yes.
Yes.
You see, the problem we have, when we conducted the forensic analysis on your laptop, your personal laptop, the information we get from your laptop, that's what we are putting to you now. And I think you need to understand that. You are the one who prepared those reports.
Yes.
It's not me, not anybody on this table.
Yes.
Sure.
So if that report in your laptop is saying a different thing that you have submitted to this committee, you are confusing us.
No, don't be confused. My reports are consistent. My reports are.
the same,
Yes.
you mention it in the deleted file, you mention it as allegedly slaughtered.
Yes, of course. Yes.
It's not inclusive of the 400 that is allegedly slaughtered.
No, that is what was found on the ground. The 79 is what was found on the ground and recorded.
Yes.
So we could only say alleged because these are reports coming from people on the ground. We cannot confirm whether it is true or not true, but that is what they said and that's what we wrote. And the person who can respond to that has absconded. That is the rule.
The 286. You will still get 265.
Yeah, that's for Farah.
Not 400.
That's for Farah only. That's for Farah only. So if you put 286 plus the other one, I think one something at Bangilon, then you will have over 400. That is what happened. If you look at the report, you will see that there is no inconsistency. It's very consistent. The inception, from the inception, when we never talk of, when the commission was still sitting, the report speaks to over 400 cattle. There is no inconsistency. There is no inconsistency. You need to look at the report again, you will understand.
Yeah. Okay.
It's very consistent from the onset. I know what, yeah. It's correct. It's consistent.
Thank you very much, Councillor Jallow, and thank you very much, Chair. Now, do we have the recording ready that we can play? So I would like you to listen to the earlier recording that you have when you testified here.
Okay.
So can we play it so that you can hear exactly? Did you give him the time?
Now, how did
Yes, Council Jallow, I think you've remembered this conversation.
Yeah, very well.
Yes, and I was very specific, asking whether there are additional files or info on the laptop, but he said absolutely no.
Yes, I cannot remember, yeah. Yes, I cannot remember.
Yeah, so the question I asked was very clear and very straightforward.
Yeah.
Whether there could be additional files on your laptop, but you categorically said that no,
Yeah,
there were no additional files.
Yes, no, I cannot remember.
Now, if you hear the discussion we've been discussing this morning, is in relation to the files that we found in your laptop. So which means essentially what you told us actually was inaccurate. They were, and they were in the sense that they were deleted, but still now there are files in that particular laptop, which you said here in very clear terms that nothing is there.
Honorable, with all honesty, no. Whatever I have presented is what is in my laptop. The laptop is available. Maybe the forensics will help with my laptop. They can put it on and forward check.
Mr. Jallow, that's untrue. I'm very blunt with you. That is untrue. There are files in your laptop that you have not submitted to us. And they have been filed. No, just be, you see, we are not here to joke. We are what we are doing.
Yes.
The thing was asked for the laptop.
Yes.
And you know this is why. Because if you say you've created those files from the laptop, do whatever you want to do with your hard drive. When we get to us, we'll be able to find out what kind of files were created, when they were, stuff. And in fact, on the day when you left here, that was on the July 31st. In fact, this particular file called the final report, it was amended in the laptop. And that was the day when you left here.
Which final report is that?
The report called cattle sale final report. If you look at the analysis on page 6, the one that we gave you,
Yes, I saw it.
the final report.doc was identified. And it was not the report.doc. However, the contents were not retrieved. I was later analyzed using LegMD. And it is that the original document was accessed from a removable drive. Essentially, there are files that you've kept on a removable drive. And that you were accessing. And these were not available to us when you came here. And in fact, you accessed this file on the 31st of July, 2025, a day after you left here. So essentially, the file was in the laptop. But then here you are saying there was not in the laptop.
I wouldn't know what file that would be, but as far as I know, I did not have any specific reports that are kept. No, I don't have anything like that, Honorable.
Okay.
As far as I know. Yes. As far as I know, this laptop, as far as I know, did not contain details of Jame assets. No, it does not. This is the laptop I procure. I never used during that period. So these things I have there, are nothing that I altered or tampered with to mislead the committee. No, that did not.
No, we didn't get there yet, actually. We didn't get there yet. Yeah. But we were telling you in very clear terms, if you bring the laptop again, we will run the same forensics, and we'll show you.
The laptop
actually is not true.
No, the laptop is here.
You can have it, and we can show you.
Yeah.
In the camera, that what you are saying actually is not.
I can provide the laptop and my current flash drive. I can provide it.
You can go and check on your own because we have seen it. It's not standing here because there is no way we can manufacture such a file name. There is no way we can do that. But what we are telling you is in your laptop, these files were there. That's what we are telling you.
No, Honorable, no. This I have been typing, but
it's okay.
They are there. I
want us to be very clear here. We can bring this laptop
Exactly.
and the external that we're talking about today, this afternoon, or tomorrow morning, we can run the same thing.
Yeah.
And if you found this file in there, you'll be charged with contempt because to the special committee.
As in what?
The file I just named for you. The only file name is final report.
The only file I said, which I said I submitted, but I'm not sure if submitted to the Minister of Justice, is the internal memorandum, which speaks to the cattle sales immediately after the cattle
We
sales.
are not talking about file you submitted. We are talking about the contents of the laptop. That's what we are talking about.
Yes.
And this file we've mentioned earlier.
Yes.
By the council and by Honorable the chairperson and by Honorable. Those are the files we are talking about. They are in the laptop. I can bring the laptop on the 21st of July. This file that we are mentioning here about the final report was accessed from the through your laptop. So to say that this thing doesn't exist. Is that what I say?
Which specific file are you talking about, Honorable?
It's called file.doc.
That file report could be an internal memorandum, I want to believe. Maybe, but not a report, what we call a report. It could be an internal memorandum, mentioned, identified as final report, submitted to the Minister of Justice or otherwise. But that could not be a report, a detailed report as such, like the one prepared by the Sheriff. No.
But did you submit that report to us? Whatever the contents.
I should think so. The memorandum, the memo was presented. I should think so. And I may have a copy also. I can produce it.
Yeah, you see, the interesting thing is the name of the report itself, final,
Okay.
which means you could have, you may have drafts before on the final report.
I wouldn't be able to explain that. I don't know. But what I know is that I have submitted 2 reports. Excuse me. I have submitted an internal memorandum.
Yes.
And I have submitted the report prepared by the Sheriff.
I
So
said,
the call reports, fine. But
the second report you said is what?
that is the one the Sheriff presented. But I wouldn't think that would even be in the laptop. The one that the Sheriff presented.
So you
that is not in digital format.
Okay, so you said you submitted the record of cattle sales, right, to us? You said that a few minutes ago.
Yes.
What is the content of that report?
It's just explaining that sales have been conducted and how much we anticipate, how much we suspect the Sheriff has realized, and to say that it has brought the livestock issue to an end, something like that.
Does it contain the name of buyers and the prices you sold?
No, it does not.
It does not.
It does.
Okay, I would like to give you one report. Where's the report? Yeah. Marabi, can you give him this? Marabi. No, he's not here. Tony, Tom. Can you show him this report that shows the cattle sales and everything, where he actually signed as winner? So can you show him this report?
Yes, I have seen this and I've also submitted this. I also submitted this thing.
You?
I also submitted the same thing.
You submitted it to the committee?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this report was prepared by who?
The Sheriff.
By the Sheriff?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's the same report that was submitted also to the AG?
Yes, I also submitted it to the AG. But they said they have also submitted to the AG, but I also did my own. And this one is accompanied by a memo to the AG.
Okay.
It's either the SG or the AG, SG and AG copied.
Okay. Now, how do you have a copy of it on your own, right?
Right now,
No, I said you submitted to us. Where did you get the report that you submitted to us?
from the Minister of Justice,
From the Minister of Justice. Yeah, in hard copy or soft copy?
hard copy.
In hard copy. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Chair. Just a quick one, Mr. Jallow.
Yeah.
Just a quick one. Do you modify or did anything from your laptop before submitting it to the commission?
This one?
Yes.
No, nothing.
Okay,
These are hard copies. I retrieved them from the Minister.
No, your laptop, before submitting your laptop, did you modify or did anything from the laptop before submitting it?
Modify, no. Maybe I may have lifted something in fear that my laptop can be tampered with. I may have lifted something on my flash drive. But in terms of deleting...
Tampered by who?
Well, whoever might be dealing with my laptop. The fear I have is what has happened. My laptop is spoiled.
So what do you take out from the laptop?
No, maybe I do a lot of typing. And I do a lot of academic work, so I have lifted those things there on my flash drive. Those ones are there. But in terms of what is available, what is
My question is,
yes.
before submitting your laptop, was anything deleted or modified from you from the laptop?
Modified? No, I cannot remember that. No.
Or you deleted something from the laptop?
Delete? Something relevant to this committee?
No. My question is, Mr. Jallow,
No.
according to you, you said you deleted something because some of them were confidential, they were on file. That's why you deleted them. Anybody you are just telling me now?
No, I said I have lifted certain files, heavy
From where?
files, big
From-
files from the laptop to my flash drive,
So you not delete, you not modify.
so that nobody tampers with them.
You not delete or modify.
Some of them are manuscripts, many things, but not files as in files in respect of.
I'm not trying to files. I'm referring to something you deleted from your laptop. Because the moment you delete something from your laptop, it's indicated here clearly that there were deletion and modification in the laptop. It don't happen.
It may, but nothing to the committee's, nothing to the committee's interest. No. No. Nothing to the committee's
Thank you.
interest.
Council, I'll have to hand over the witness to you, but before I do that, Mr. Jallow,
Yes, please.
you believe in technology, is that right? You believe that technology exists, huh?
Technology exists, I believe.
You believe in it,
Yes, I believe.
huh?
I believe.
And you know very well that if you use your computer, whatever you've done with the computer,
It will solve.
it will solve.
Of course.
You believe in that too?
I believe.
So now, a forensic run on your computer is showing us an action that you have done in your computer. But yet you are saying, you are denying what is being revealed from the computer. You are denying completely that you did not delete, you did not modify, you did not do anything. And in your computer,
Yes.
you have done some actions
Yes.
that the forensic have identified. You are still denying.
Action
And-
as in what, Honorable?
Whatever you have done, you may have done with the computer. Because what the actions that you have done is to delete or modify reports.
I think I have stated that for files that I have modified or that I might have submitted, I have gone through them and I might have made some adjustments and submit. But the details
Mr. Jallow,
did not change.
Mr. Jallow,
Yes.
a memo is called a memo.
Yes.
A memo cannot replace a report.
Yes.
You are an administrator, of course, you know that. When you write a memo cannot replace a report. A report cannot replace a memo. So you cannot call a report a memo. Who is not in the office here? We are all in the office. We know.
Yes.
But you cannot tell us that was a memo.
You mean,
Something here.
you mean the report?
Yes.
The
When you were
cattle
asked,
sales report?
you said
Yes.
that was a memo.
Yeah, it was. It was a memo.
It was not a report.
No, it was not a report.
So a memo can be called a report.
What I have in my laptop is a memorandum.
Council, over to you.
It's a memorandum.
Somebody, no.
Mr. Jallow,
Yes, please.
I'm going to take you back
Okay.
a little bit, a few steps. In your interaction with the committee, you were asked whether you spoke to anybody. Mr. Jallow, are you on your phone?
Which phone?
Please pay attention to what I say.
Which phone are you talking about? I don't have a telephone.
Okay, pay attention, leave the document.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Just go ahead. I can hear you, Council, clearly. I don't have a telephone. This is not
Okay.
a telephone. This is my case for my
Fine,
spectacles.
just pay attention to what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because we're running out of time and we're going behind schedule a lot. You mentioned that you informed some of your friends about the cattle sale. Who are these friends?
I cannot remember anybody as such. It might have been at random that we are cattle sales, and I mentioned it. But to say specifically, coming out specifically to be going to inform people, no, it might have been just a random thing and say we are on cattle sale. I cannot remember who those people are. I don't have anybody that I mentioned specifically to say we are doing this thing, come. No, that did not happen. And none of my friends, in fact, went there to buy cattle. Nobody. And no government official also contacted me for cattle. No one.
I said friends, why are you bringing in government officials?
Well, it was asked earlier.
Mrs. Jallow, you are the one, you were asked did you tell anybody about cattle sales? My question was very specific when I asked you.
Yes.
I asked you about government officials. Committee members asked you about anyone, and you said that you told your friends.
I might have told friends, but no friends.
You said, I told my friend. Now my question is, which friend or which friends did you
I
tell?
cannot remember who that would be.
But you do remember telling people about the cattle sale?
No, I did not know how to tell people.
Were you then telling the committee members false truths when you said you told your friends about the
I
cattle
said
sale?
I might have informed friends, I might have, but I did not, I am making it very clear that I did not have any purpose, any specific purpose of going out to inform people that cattle sales are taking place. So I might have maybe on randomly tell someone, yes, we are on cattle sales, but to say that I was out advertised, no.
Nobody used the word advertise here.
No, I'm speaking from my own.
Honorable Chair, I am applying that Mr. Jallow reproduces his laptop and submits it along with the flash drive. The laptop should be the same laptop he had submitted before. The HP laptop with serial number 5CDO142QMB, and the flash drive being the exact flash drive that he had inserted in his laptop, bearing serial number 601BE8B7. And to provide that to submit it to the clerk of the assembly today.
All right. Application granted.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, prior to handing the witness over to the committee, or the members of the committee rather, I had intended to make an application, and I wanted to let the committee members also come in and ask the questions that they have prior to said application being made. But just before I hand it over, Honorable Chair, I want to pick up from where I had stopped. Honorable Chair, I am of the belief that the witness is underestimating the seriousness of the work this committee is doing, and has, for some whatever reason, not been as honest and as forthcoming as the committee expects every single witness that appears before it to be. Therefore, I want to now make my application. If the chair is willing to let me do
Please
that.
go ahead, yes. Go ahead.
Honorable Chair, I am applying that the committee exercises the powers that the 1997 Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia has given the Assembly. And I'm making my application pursuant to Section 109 and Section 110 of the 1997 Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia, and the National Assembly Powers and Privileges Act, and Orders 102 and 140 of the Standing Orders of the National Assembly. Honorable Chair, I am making this application because I am of the belief that this Assembly, rather this committee, has sufficient evidence before it from testimonies received by different individuals and the work of the investigation team of this committee, that this witness has deliberately not been forthcoming with the committee, has given this committee false testimonies, and has willfully attempted to mislead the committee, and to the extent of also tampering with evidence that he was supposed to provide or submit to this committee. And as such, Honorable Chair, I do believe that the with all of this that I have listed constitutes contempt and obstructions of the proceedings of this committee and the National Assembly as a whole. Therefore, referring back to the provisions of the Constitution, the National Assembly Powers and Privileges Act, and the standing orders of this National Assembly, I am applying that the Sergeant at Arms of the National Assembly arrest Mr. Alieu Jallow, being the witness before this committee today, and hand him over to the Inspector General of Police for custody and further investigation. That is my application, Honorable Chair.
Thank you, Council. Mr. Jallow,
Yes, please.
before I grant the application, Mr. Jallow, you've been given time to explain yourself.
Honorable
clearly.
Chair,
Yes.
sorry, I realized I made a slight error in my application, an omission rather, that in arresting Mr. Jallow, let it be known that he's being arrested for contempt, and sorry, he should be cited for contempt of the National Assembly and this committee, and for perjury.
Thank you, Council. Thank you. Mr. Jallow, you've been granted the opportunity to explain yourself further, and that's the reason why you sat on the witness seat. For us to go through the evidences that we have as a committee. Now, your appearance before this committee since the inception of the committee, when you came, you explained a lot of things, questions were asked and you responded. Today, we gave you an opportunity again to come and clarify some of those things. For when we lay our hands on evidences, especially when we did the forensic analysis on your laptop. Because remember, you are one person under whose custody properties were bestowed. So we expect you to be a witness before this committee who will give us information relevant to the work that we are doing. Now, you are sitting before this committee again. Since we have given you an opportunity to explain yourself further, and then I have asked you on several occasions, members did ask you about the forensic report conducted on your laptop, whether you believe in technology, that you have tampered with some of the documents in your laptop. You categorically denied that you did not touch any document in your laptop. And for this committee, that amounts to misleading the committee and, of course, contempt of the National Assembly, because what we have said, we think it was relevant for the committee. You could have just retrieved them and submitted them to the committee. You did not do that. But yet, you gave us an access, but you said you don't have document in your laptop. We conducted forensic. We got the documents that we wanted from your laptop. Of course, but you tampered with them. So, for that being the case, the application made by council is a very relevant application. And this committee will grant the application. And then will exercise its powers on you.
Thank you.
And without wasting time, say I have given you opportunity to explain and you denied, I wouldn't be giving you any more chance to explain again.
Thank you.
Because I think that time has passed.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Section 109 and 110 of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia, 1997, the National Assembly has Powers and Privileges Act, and Order 102 and 140 of the Standing Orders. Mr. Committee established by the National Assembly of the Republic of the Gambia on the 14th day of May 2025 started an inquiry into the sales and disposal of the assets identified by the Commission of Inquiry into the financial activities of public bodies, enterprises, and offices. After the agreements with the former President Yaya AJJ Jammeh and connected matters. Before the committee on the 30th day of July 2025 and the 7th day of August 2025. 5th and the 7th day of August 2025. Part of the Committee of the National Assembly in connection to the inquiry into the sales and disposal of assets or properties belonging to former President Yaya AJJ Jammeh. During his testimony before this committee, Mr. Jallow took the oath to speak the truth and was expressly warned that giving false evidence of producing falsified documents constitute contempt of the National Assembly under the Constitution and standing orders. Upon review of the documents he produced in evidence, including his personal laptop, forensic analysis revealed that he tampered with evidences in the said laptop, and the documents was fabricated and prepared a day before his testimony with a view to misleading the committee. A digital forensic analysis report conducted by the committee investigators between the 6th to the 8th August 2025 on a HP laptop serial number 5CD0142QMB belonging to Mr. Alieu Jallow revealed the existence, access, modification, and deletion of several documents directly connected to the subject matter of inquiry, including but not limited to the following: inventory at Farato and Banjulin farms, inspection visits to properties, internal memo, in bracket WRL003, temp, bracket close, cattle sales final report, memo on cattle sales, Jammeh property visit documents. The forensic finding established that the said documents were assessed, modified, and deleted between 28 July 2025 and 31st July 2025, a period coinciding with the witness sworn testimony before the committee, during which he denied having created access or retained any such document or related materials. During the course of this testimony, Mr. Jallow made contradictory and misleading statements. The committee, having found prima facie evidence of deliberate false testimony, willful attempt to mislead the committee, and tampering with evidence, and having determined that such conduct constitutes contempt and obstruction of the proceeding of the committee of the National Assembly, it is hereby ordered that Mr. Alieu Jallow is cited for contempt of the National Assembly for knowingly providing false evidence and producing falsified document before this committee in violation of National Assembly authority. That the Sergeant-at-Arms of the National Assembly should immediately arrest Mr. Alieu Jallow and hand him over to the Inspector General of Police for custody and further investigation. That pursuant to Section 12 of the National Assembly Powers and Privileges Act, the Attorney General and Minister for Justice is hereby notified and directed to initiate criminal proceedings against Mr. Jallow for perjury, obstruction of parliamentary proceeding, and contempt of the National Assembly, violation of the National Assembly Powers and Privileges Act and all relevant applicable laws. That the Clerk of the National Assembly shall transmit a certified copy of this order to the Inspector General of Police and to the Attorney General and the Minister for Justice with immediate execution and compliance. The Clerk of the National Assembly shall in equal measure submit the Inspector General of Police, shall submit to the Inspector General of Police and to the Attorney General and Minister for Justice all material evidence before this committee. All law enforcement and public officers are required to comply or cooperate fully in the execution of this order. Any failure to fully comply with this order shall constitute contempt of the National Assembly. Signed, 30th day of October, 2025. Thank you. Sergeant-at-Arms, you can effect the arrest on Mr. Jallow, please.
No, just my spectacle. No food. No food. Yeah.